UCL Fantasy deadline for Matchday 4 is 1 week away, but this doesn't stop me for creating content for you guys in order to start preparing for the upcoming Matchday 4. Today I'm going to present to you some early tips for the upcoming Matchday 4. Before we go there, we are going to discuss my Matchday 3 team, how I did, where are the weaknesses, and what I need to address. Then we're going to showcase to you some early tips for the upcoming Matchday, and probably you can take them into the next couple of weeks, and then you're going to see how my team is looking and what my plans are looking like, and we can basically start building my plans all together, because this is the first time that I open the game since Match Day 3 ended, and it's going to be there for me to start creating a very generic plan around my team. And then during the week I'm going to upload a wildcard and a limitless team, because I think some of you missed those type of videos last time around. I thought that I was making a statement by saying, okay, I don't think that's the right thing to do, you shouldn't do it, but people are on different strategies and they need to have different options, and I'm here to provide them for them. Now let's go and see how my team did in match day 3. In match day 3, my team really struggled, and it showed. I made a mistake with the captain. To be fair, my match day 3 day 2 players were pretty bad, and I missed on some big hitters such as Gabriel. I didn't have no bench, and the list goes on and on and on. My team: Raya in goal, another clean sheet from Arsenal, third clean sheet in a row. Picking Raya for my team was one of the best decisions that I could have made. The sad thing is that I didn't double up on their defense, which would have been absolutely amazing, especially if I went with someone like Gabriel, who has been tearing up the league and UCL altogether so far this season. In defense, I kept Dumfries and Burn from day one, 8 points and 18 points from Dumfries. I was recommending Dumfries as a captain to several people, but I couldn't do it. I don't know why. But yeah, it would have been pretty brilliant if I was 12 points up with that captaincy. But regardless, I think that Dumfries is making a very good return ratio for my team. Taking a look at his performances so far during the season 7, 12, 18, this guy is returning out of this world, and I really do enjoy him. Dan Burn, another great return from him. Some ball recoveries after I got him 9 points, 8 points. It's been a pretty brilliant transfer, I have to add. And for the first time ever, I have a transfer that is returning in several weeks in a row. Yeah, group stages last season was tough when bringing players in, but Burn has been amazing. Chalobah, on the other hand, got benched. This surprised me a lot. To be fair, he would have gotten only 2 or 3 points maximum, so it's not the end of the world as they conceded a goal, but that wasn't expected. Rodinei is still injured, and probably he will make ways to some players in match day 4. I don't know if I'm going to take a hit or not in order to bring in someone there, or I'm just going to play with one less player. But to be fair, every other 4 million defender apart from David Luiz didn't return anything amazingly good. So I think that it's not the end of the world if I don't put any player there. And I will showcase it to you later on. The next defender that I need to discuss is Hakimi. 5 points. It's not looking good. Nuno Mensch was the right choice in UCL. Hakimi has been scoring some goals, but not in UCL. I think he's due a goal pretty soon. But yeah, compared to Nuno Mensch, he has been pretty underwhelming. 5 points, I got him on the bench, but I was always going to risk 5 points, because yeah, maybe for Chalaba it wasn't worth it. Maybe for a defender that's not Dumfries, Hakimi, or Gabriel, I shouldn't risk the 5 points. Maybe that's something that I need to take into account for me. But yeah, Hakimi got on the bench for Chalaba. In midfield, pretty shit. Yamal 7 points, only a goal, and it was from a penalty. It wasn't what I expected. Rashford and Fermin Lopez were the main players there, but a return is a return. Ulisse, Bayern scored goals, but he was non-existent in them. So yeah, I was always going to play Ulisse against Bruges, so I don't regret subbing him on. Çalhanoğlu missed on 2 more points just because he got taken out 10 seconds or 15 seconds before the 60th minute. So yeah, it ended up only on 6 points, which to be fair, it's not a bad trade when he scored only 1 goal and got 2 balls recovered. But yeah, 6 points, it's a brilliant return, and he has been consistently providing for my team. The only player that did something for my team in match day 3, day 2, it was Paihao. Once again, a brilliant performance. 3 balls recovered, 1 goal outside of the box, 1 goal, a clean sheet even though they lost the game. 10 points, pretty brilliant. I think I got the transfer in midfield nailed on. If I only went correctly in defense, it would have been brilliantly good. But yeah, Paihao, my new transfer this week, is returned. Chanuzun 1 pointer. He got benched, which was quite surprising, but they lost 5-1. So yeah, probably he would have been or two on 2 points. Comparing the two scores, it isn't a big deal that he was benched. Up front, Mbappe with a 2-pointer, a first blank for the season for him in UCL, and Harry Kane scored a goal but only 6 points. My captain on day 1 was Yamal, and I lost a point there, and it would have been 12 more if I went with Dumfries, Girassi and Hakimi compared to, let's say, Chalobah and Tuzun. I'm 7 points behind. Karneski 7 points, but I was never benching Raya after a clean sheet, so I can say that I missed on, let's say, 20-ish points. 20-ish, it's a lot, let's say 15, but yeah, it is what it is. I learn from my mistakes and I want to make it right. Now let's go and take a look at the fixtures and discuss some early tips that I want to give you for the upcoming week, which should be your priority, how you should take a look at it, and so on and so on. Now let's go. Looking at the match day 4 fixtures, this is something that I enjoy a lot. Finally, 2 games that I can take advantages of. Napoli versus Frankfurt is a good game because I can understand if Chanuzunu is starting or not, and if he is starting, I can easily keep him. Napoli conceded 6 against PSV. They just lost KDB to a major injury and he'll be missing in the next 3 or 4 months. So I think Frankfurt and Napoli is going to be a high scoring game, and hopefully Chanuzun can do the work here. The beauty of it is that if he fails, I can easily take him out and I will be not relying on him. Slavia Praha versus Arsenal is a fixture where I enjoy seeing because Arsenal have a nice match day 4 fixture. If we take a look at match day 6, they face Bruges. So I can easily get a player from Arsenal maybe in my team, maybe even bring in a second defender for a hit, because I think bringing a defender for a hit from Arsenal, it's worth it. It's going to pay off. So if there are no news about Rodinei, I can personally take it into account. But yeah, we will know the starting lineups of those 2 games, which is quite helpful, and I think it's going to make a lot of ways here. Next thing that I enjoy a lot is that PSG versus Bayern Munich game is on the first day, and that's the tough fixtures from Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich done. And I can keep all of my players in the team, and I can take out the players that didn't get any points, which is quite good. Real Madrid versus Liverpool. This is a fixture where a lot of people might be selling Mbappe. Personally, I would keep him as I don't think he is a priority to be taken out. But yeah, I think that's a good fixture. Target. Then we have Spurs versus Copenhagen, Juve versus Sporting Juve. With a new manager, I will be very cautious there. Body versus Monaco and Atleti versus Union. The sad thing here is that if I take a look at my team, it's 2, 3, 4. 4 of my attackers are playing on the first day, which can cause some issues, and I'm willing to bring in an Atleti player because if we take a look at match day 6, it's a game against PSV where I might enjoy bringing in an Athletic player as mentioned, but yeah, we'll discuss it here. Then we move to day 2. I have Chelsea versus Karabakh. This is another good thing because I will know if Chalobah starts or not, so if I should be bringing him in or not, which is brilliant. Marseille versus Atalanta, I quite enjoy. Ajax versus Galatasaray. I think a Gala striker might be coming into my team, but we will discuss in a second. Barcelona will be playing here. I have players. Girassi I will be selling, and Inter and Newcastle play here. So I have a nice split of players, and I think that what I should be focusing on is probably not getting rid of all of my Bayern Munich players. Yeah, because in Matchday 6, they face none other than Sporting, and I might want to keep Kane versus Sporting, like while I have not. Matchday 5, I'm using a limitless, so probably Olise out is only going to make sense here. And then selling Girassi and probably taking a hit for an Arsenal defender, it will finish the job for my team pretty well. But yeah, my focus for this week will be someone probably from Atleti. As already mentioned, Galatasaray is another team that I want to target because in match day 6, they face... Why am I missing? They face Monaco. We're conceding goals for fun. I like Osimhen a lot. Yeah, I missed the 2 goals already. Probably should have made the transfer so far. But not the end of the world. Where else we might be investing in Barcelona's fixtures? If Firmin keeps getting that starting spot, I think Firmin is going to be an interesting option to go for. Of course, Haaland is amazing to pick. And I think that wraps up where I would probably target. Probably Atleti is the first fixture to target. Who is facing Ajax? In match day 6, it's Karabakh, so it's not something to invest into. But yeah, probably someone like Alvarez or Osimhen might do the job for me. Then a midfielder like Neto, because in 6, Chelsea faces Atalanta. Not the easiest of fixtures, I would say. But yeah, my plan is 4 transfers, 6 transfers, 5 limitless, 7 wildcard, and just play the game. Elsewhere, I can get Saibari from PSV because, yeah, Atleti are better defensively, but they still conceded 4. And this Saibari guy has been playing out of his goddamn mind. So I might be looking in to bring him. Spurs, another team against Slavia Praha. Here, I might be taking a look at Kudus and bringing in Kudus because Copenhagen and then bringing him against Slavia Praha. I think it makes sense to have Kudus. I think he's the most nailed midfielder in their team. So yeah, I would target Atleti, I would target Arsenal, I would target Spurs here. Ugis is someone that I'm taking a look at as well because they face Pafos, and probably Ugis is going to be the midfielder that I go for with the new manager and everything, and he plays on first day, so yeah, I can give that upper hand. So Juve, Arsenal, Spurs players, Athletic players are someone that I will be taking a look at. I will be selling my Bayern players. Yes, Sporting, it's not that tough of a game, but still PSG and Sporting, it's not something that I want to be part of. Real Madrid players, Liverpool are conceding goals for fun, so I would say that Real players are a key for me. So yeah, I think we are in a good position to start building my team, and let's go and see how it looks for the upcoming match day 4. So taking a first look at my team, I have a lot of players playing on the 4th. So I have Raya, I have Hakimi, I have Rodinei, I have Uzun, I have Ulisse, Mbappe Kane. So that's not a lot of players, only 7 players. So I can easily change the things. And the tough and shitty fixtures are on match day for day 1. So yeah, what I'll be looking at is selling Girassi. Even though he faces City and then it's Bordeaux limit at home, I would say that it's not something that I want to have in my team going forward. Mbappe, even though it's fixtures against Liverpool and City, probably will be looking to offload against City here in match day match day 6. Not now Hurricane, even though it's PSG and then it's Sporting for me. I think he is a keep for now and I will not be touching it. Lamine Yamal, Bruges and then Frankfurt. Yep, he's staying. Ulisse, another player that will make way. I think it's here that I will be making the transfers. Çalhanoğlu for this week's survives 1 more week. Paixão, Atalanta and Union survives for sure. Canuzun this week survives, probably in 6 keys gone. I don't know if I will be taking both Çalhanoğlu and Dumfries, but when we get to 6, we will see it. Chalobah, we'll know if he starts, so Karabakh away. I'm playing him. I'm keeping him, sorry. Hakimi, Bayern and then Atletico Bilbao, I'm keeping. Dan Burnitz, Atletico Bilbao and Leverkusen, I'm keeping. Rodinei is someone that I will be taking a look to take off, and I think where I will start building is Gabriel. I think that it's a good defender and I really do want him in my team, and I will know if he starts. Another player added for the fourth, but I'm basically replacing Rodinei. Here we add Kenan Yildiz. I think a great striker to add into the ranks, not striker but midfielder. And Alvarez is out of reach, but someone like Osimhen is right there for the money to be taken. Of course, if I want to take someone like Alvarez, and I really do prefer to have Alvarez, Union and PSV, it's a good strategy to get him in this particular moment. Two home fixtures, this guy is playing very well. I will have to sell someone like Kenan this. And when we go to total points and we sort by price and we go to midfielders, let's sort by midfielders. If we take a position like a midfielder and we see what we have, Matchday is here, but no thank you. Someone else that's making waves is the man from PSV, which might be an interesting shout. He played 90 minutes here, 73 minutes and 11 minutes. I think he's improving a step by step. Say, but is too expensive for my liking. So the best 5 million midfielder turned out to be Dennis Mann. Shock. Gabriel, Provod, Garcia, Berenchea. No, it doesn't look that amazing. Agyun, I can go for not that great. Minutes wise, 73 minutes, 72, 78. He's taken out. So probably what I will do is get Osimhen and just forget about Alvarez. It's not the end of the world. I would say this guy is on penalties and this guy is a high contender for man of the match. Yeah, it's two away fixtures, but I think that he can score against anyone, and being on penalties against the weakest sides out there, I think Osimhen makes a lot of sense, and this will enable me to get midfielders for around 7 million. So Gordon is an option. I'm not picking him, but honestly, I cannot be bothered keeping him in the game here as well. Fermin Lopez is an interesting shout, but he got the 20 points against Olympiacos. I don't know if he's nailed for minutes. Trincao, no thank you. Saibari is someone interesting, but I really do prefer Hughes for this round. I think that he will play more minutes. And yeah, I'm taking a hit, but it's two home fixtures for Juve. I'm getting Gabriel for Arsenal. Yeah, it's two away, but come on, it's still Arsenal. They're keeping clean sheets for fun. I see them against Bayern Munich, against Inter Milan, maybe conceding, but in the other games, I think that defenders are okay. And yeah, it will be a first hit for me, but I think Gabriel will capitalize very quickly on that hit and is going to return. Maybe it was going to be sensible to do it last week, but the money weren't going to be there. I had to sell for another 4 million player. It was going to be tough. So yeah, probably around these moves I'm targeting at the moment. I want to hear your opinion about it. I'm having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players on day one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on day two. I think I have a nice balance this week. I think the balance in match day 6 is nice as well. And the only tough fixtures are going to be Liverpool for Inter, Zone with Barcelona, and Mbappe against City. But I can easily sell Zone and Mbappe, and it will be happy days. And the rest of the team can remain as it is, and I'll be more than happy to keep it as it is. Maybe Haaland can appear, so on and so on, and I'll be having 0.5 million in the bank to react. My team, by the way, a lot of price point increases, 10.7. Canuzun is 5.1 already. Paihao is 6.2 already. Çalhanoğlu is 7.1. Yamal dropped in price, by the way, 9.1. Dumfries is 6.1. Burn is 4.6. Hakimi still the same price. Sadly, Chalobah is 4.5. Raya is the same, and Karneski has risen in price. Rodinei is the same price. I already know that. Ulize is 8.1, so I'm getting a little bit of money there, and Giras is 8.1, so I'm capitalizing on those increases. That's going to be it from me, guys, for now. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's completely for free. You can go and join my mini league. 28k. It was on the red arrow last week, but I think this week I can keep on pushing and pushing. And when introducing one more penalty taker, Eugis, and then Gabriel into the team, I think I'm in a good position. And yeah, I'm adding one more penalty taker and replacing a penalty taker in itself. Maybe last week Girassi out was the play, but yeah, I wasn't going to do it before an easy fixture. And Borussia scored 4, but Girassi was yeah, only with an assist. This is going to be as mentioned, guys. Thanks so much for watching, but for now, out. Bye.